Hi guys, Khalif, Fat Guy Skinny Waller here. Oh man, it's been a crazy morning. Got up 4:25 like I'm supposed to. Read the Bible, prayed, and went to work out. I did the WC with Slim and Six. It was probably the worst workout that I've ever had. I had all these little nagging pains, nothing that hurt too much, but I think in my mind, I'm so afraid of injuring myself. That played a part in the intensity of the workout. And then also, my body just didn't feel right. I felt really weak. I don't know what was going on, but I definitely felt like kind of weak and lethargic. And so that affected my moves. And with me, my biggest thing is form. And so when I see that my form is going off, I hold back a little just to make sure I get the form right. Even if it's a little less intense, I'd rather get the form right so I don't get hurt. And then trying to run over the last like 3 or 4 days, I've had this burning in my left shin muscle. It's the muscle itself burning. It's not like shin splints or any type of sharp pain or anything, or like a muscle pull. It's actually just the muscle burning as if I've been using it too much. I don't know how many of you do weight training, but if you push yourself on exercise to failure where you can't possibly do another thing, another rep, and then you go again, maybe doing drop sets or something, that's what it feels like. And it would feel like that with all my runs, and then when I would start walking, it still would be burning, and I couldn't get a real good run. I couldn't go 3 miles, 5 miles, anything like that. So I came out here today after this horrible workout. I still went hard. I still pushed. I still was sweating a lot after the workout, but it definitely wasn't as intense as it has been in the past. I think this was the least intense exercise that I've done with the advanced one. And I think because of my shin and because of the all the other little things going on, plus my shoulder, I think I was just kind of afraid. If I don't know exactly, but that's what I'm thinking of this. Anyway, I came out here. I walked for close to a mile just to make sure I was completely loose and trying to give my left shin a chance to, at least signal if that pain was going to come back. I didn't feel it, so then I decided to run after that. And I was able to run for about 2 miles, maybe 25 minutes. I was able to get a good jog in. So, that was good. I'm just coming back from that. I'm going to go inside and have my weigh-in. I'm already anticipating a horrible weigh-in. Last week, I was 243.4. And because of our anniversary celebration and, eating out for a couple days, I think that it's going to be horrible. I think my weigh-in this week is going to, I would have gained or at the very best maintained. I don't expect to come in under 243. So which means I'll only have 1 more week or really 9 days left in order to get to my weight of 231, which was my goal weight for the 5th of FinCon challenge. So I seriously doubt I'm going to do it, but I'm going to go inside and weigh myself and see what it says, and I'll take you guys along with me. Alright, Khalif, Fat Guy Skinny Waller. I'll see you soon. Alright guys, it's that time again, sitting there in front of the scale. I know it's going to be horrible, like I said in the last clip, so I'm just going to get on. I'm going to sit the phone down, check it, and then show you what it is. Hold on. Alright, there you go, y'all. It was 241.8. Last week it was 243.4. Alright. I'll come back later to talk to you guys about it. Alright guys, I'm back, and excuse me, I'm just here to talk about the weigh-in. I'm not going to use the words real quick because you know how I feel about that, but I'm going to try to make this as brief as possible. You saw the scale said 241.8. Okay, how do I feel about that? I'm happy because I expected a gain because of the way that I was eating and some other things that came up during the week. And the scale actually got up to, this week, got up to 252 pounds. I mean, I know, and I'm always talking about weighing yourself at the same time every day because the scale fluctuates, and maybe you should weigh yourself daily because the scale fluctuates and you might just catch it on a bad time. So, you know, whether it be retaining water or just you eat and drink and your body is in a certain stage of digestion, so, you know, it's still in your body and counted as weight. Trying to be as discreet as possible in talking about this, but anyway, it just makes sense to not pay attention to one point on the scale at one point in time. One number at one point in time should not dictate whether you're happy with your progress or not. And this is, to me, a perfect example of that. The scale last week, last Monday, if you watch my weigh-in, then you'll understand what I'm talking about. And I actually put a link to it here and actually make it as a response. This video will be a response to the last one, so you should be able to find it below. But if you watch that video, you'll see that I was talking about getting a low number at first and using that, and then after a couple of weigh-ins, I realized that number probably wasn't a real number. It probably was the lowest weight that I, was at because of the timing, because not eating, and then 2 workouts, and with the sweat and everything, losing water weight and all that stuff. So it probably was the lowest that I would be, and then drinking a gallon of water, and then eating and doing that stuff, how you put it back on. So I was on Monday. Sorry, last month. No, this Monday that just passed, the 20th. I weighed 238 pounds. In the morning I weighed 243.4, and that was the weight that I used. Then in the evening, after my 2 workouts and not eating for the entire day and not really drinking, I was 238.8. So I'll say, oh great, 6-pound loss. Then I got all the way up to 252 pounds on Thursday. So between Monday and Thursday, the difference in the scale was almost 14 pounds, was 13.2 pounds. So, I mean, you look at that, a 13-pound difference in 2 days. Now, I didn't gain 13 pounds in 2 days. And that 238 number wasn't real, and the 252 number wasn't real. So, I'm happy that it wasn't higher, because like I said in the other video, and even on my website, in the article that I wrote in the blog post, Tuesday, we went to the play, so we ate out twice that day. We had lunch at a restaurant that makes all the food from scratch, and then we had dinner at Ruby Tuesday, and I actually got a steak and zucchini and cauliflower. I had cauliflower mashed up like mashed potatoes. So, it was pretty healthy. But anyway, I was eating out and sodium and everything. Then Wednesday, we ate lunch at Houlihan's, and I actually don't remember what we did for dinner. Another day this week, I did have pizza in the evening, which might have been Wednesday or Thursday. I actually don't remember that. So, anyway, we did that. Then Saturday, we went out to eat, and that actually was not planned. I went to get my hair cut. My barber goes to my church, and my wife came with me. And it's funny, my barber, his wife has a salon 2 doors down in the same shopping center. So I went to get my hair cut, and then she went and got manicure. She got a manicure, I got a haircut, and then they both were closing their shops up, and they said, hey, you guys want to go out to lunch? So we went to lunch at this Jamaican restaurant. I got tilapia, and they offered rice and beans with the dish, and cabbage. And my wife and I both said no, give us all cabbage and no rice and beans. So I had tilapia, cabbage, and then a couple of slices of plantain. So did that, and then I got 2 beef patties and ate them later, for dinner. And then, if you remember from the other video, I'm doing intermittent fasting, so I did stay within eating. I didn't eat until about 4:30, and I stopped eating at 8 o'clock. So between 12 and 8 is my eating window for intermittent fasting. And there's a link below to the intermittent fasting article and the video as well, I'll make sure that there's a link to it. Probably while I'm talking here, there'll be a link to it. And then also, Sunday, this was planned. This was planned for like a week. We went out to lunch with a couple from the church. This one thing is we're really trying to really build relationships, and just where everybody lives, and also with us in our apartment not being kid friendly, it's easier sometimes to just go out to eat rather than and then just make healthy choices. Sometimes it's easier to do that and to find choices that are economical, and sometimes it's easier to do that rather than trying to always meet at someone's home, just because of the distance and everything else. So we did that. Sunday we went out to eat and only had that one meal, so I was really happy. I had a bowl of soup, of tomato basil soup. It was excellent, and the bowl was huge. I didn't realize it was that large. So because the bowl was so large, I was actually able to eat that. I had a turkey wrap. I didn't get any mayo, and then it comes with potato chips. Like, they make their own potato chips there. So I guess it's healthier because they actually slice the potatoes and fry them right there. But instead of having that, I asked for sweet potato fries instead. I didn't eat any of the fries while in the restaurant, and I had mustard instead of mayo. And so I ate half the wrap, and that was it. And I took the other half and the fries and the pickle home, and then that was my dinner. The fries, pickle, and the sweet potato fries, and pickle, and the wrap. So anyway, then today, did my workout. You already saw what I said about the workout and the walk and then the run. So everything was, was good with that, but I didn't expect the loss. I was getting on the scale, and this weekend I still was like 245 something, and I hadn't been taking enough fiber. I take fiber supplement. I take psyllium husk in pill form, the capsules, every day, 3 times a day. Actually, I take a serving of psyllium husk, and then also in my protein drink, which I should be drinking right now. Actually, it's sitting in my bag next to me. My protein drink, I have a Metamucil fiber powder that I mix in with the protein and the green vibrance. So I usually get a good amount of fiber. Last week I hadn't taken that protein drink at all. Even when I had worked out, I just hadn't taken it. It just slipped my mind. So I was really out of my routine last week. Because of that, my digestion process, the end of my digestion process wasn't really happening as much as it should. So I expected to be up a lot as well because of that. But I tried to do some things to correct that. So anyway, I feel good that it's 241.8. Wow, all of that was me saying I feel good. Sorry, guys. Here's why I feel bad, really quickly, because the Financial Blogger Conference that I'm going to is a week and a half away. It's 9 days away, and today is one of those 9 days, so it's 8 days away. It's really 9 days away. It really starts on September 6th, but we're landing a day early. We're landing on the 5th, and we're actually going to try to help out with some things. So we're getting there on the 5th. So the 5th is the last day that I can actually weigh in. So I have 8 more weigh-ins. I have 7 more weigh-ins before that final one. The final one will be the 8th weigh-in. So, 8 more days, I'll say, not weigh-ins, 8 days. The 8th day is when I weigh in for the Fit for FinCon challenge. My main goal was to drop 15 pounds by then. I was 246 when I said that. That means I have to drop 10.8 pounds in the next 8 days. Pretty much impossible. We'll see. I love a challenge. But that's pretty much impossible. Especially because I'm doing physical therapy this week, and that hour in the evening is taking time out, so I probably won't be able to do an evening workout. So, yeah, there we have it. I'm happy because I thought it would be more. I didn't expect a loss this week, but I'm disappointed because the scale did say 238.8 at one point last week, and I'm also disappointed because that means that now I put myself in a pretty much impossible position for the Fit for FinCon challenge. So I'm gonna try my best, give it my all, and see how close I can come. Hopefully, I can do it. I've been doing well on most of the other aspects of the Fit for FinCon challenge, as far as not eating late. You know, I've been doing fairly well with that, and I've been doing very well with staying under the amount of carbs I want to have, staying under the amount of calories, and I've been doing fairly well with sodium. Sometimes I can't track it if we go to a restaurant, and it's hard to track the, you know, because they don't put nutritional information online, so it's hard to track that. So anyway, I've been doing good with that, but I'll make a separate video for that so I don't go past 20 minutes with this video. And guys, if your video is 20 minutes, I'm not bashing you, just saying I'm trying to keep it under that, and I don't know if I can make it or not. So look out in the future for me. In the future, this week, putting up my Fit for FinCon challenge video. My wife may be posting the video as well. That'll be really good if we can get her on here. We're doing a video. Well, this is a separate video. A couple of people have asked for the recipe for the black bean soup, so we're going to do a video making that. It's really just the black beans and spices. So we're going to just show you, I guess, how we season the black bean soup. So we'll have that video coming up, and then I recorded my workout on Saturday, which was actually a good workout, and I sped it up and everything. My wife sped it up, edited it. She did such a wonderful job, and I really appreciate her taking the time out to do that for me. And I'm going to put that up as well, just so you can see me doing the Slim and 6 workout, and you know, see how that is. So yeah, that's about it. Don't forget, go to my website. When you go there, you can subscribe to get email updates. I write a lot of stuff on my website that I don't make videos for, and even the things that I make videos for, there's a lot more details, a lot more information, there's a lot more references on the website, and I'm able to interact with you a whole lot better on the website because it's my website, and I can control how everything goes with commenting and with linking to certain things. You can link in the comments as long as I approve it, things like that. So it's much better than trying to do it through YouTube. So here you have it. It's fatguyskinny-wallet.com. You can interact with me on social media. I'm fatguy on facebook.com, fatguy on twitter.com, fatguy on pinterest.com, and I'm fatguy on youtube.com if you want to go to my channel. Alright guys, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel, and be sure to share any video that I have that you think is inspirational, motivational, whatever. If you think I just look like an idiot doing something, and you want to give your friends a good laugh, please share these videos and try to help my channel grow so that I can interact with more people, so that I can get more people commenting, giving me tips and everything. And wow, between the train and the ambulance, I think it's time for me to go. Alright guys, see you next time.